What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video, and to be up to some Saturday picks for today. We are coming off of a huge sweep from yesterday's NBA picks. We cashed out on all of our plays as well as the alternate picks for a total of 5 plays that we cashed out. That brings us to an 18-1 run within the last all of these NBA videos. Right now, we have been killing it, and not only that, we have definitely been the most consistent right now. As you guys can see, if you guys check on the video from the last couple of videos, you guys can see the picks that we've been cashing out. Last video we had Wemby for the over on points, Wemby for the over on steals plus blocks as the alternative. We had Giannis for the over on rebounds. We had Alfred Sengun for the over on the points plus the 2-pointer attempted for 11.5, and then he also had the free throw line for the over on that as well. There's all cashed out. On top of that, for those of you guys that caught my personal play, my guaranteed pick of the day for PRIZEPICKS on my Instagram, we posted it earlier in the day, and we had Luka for 31.5 points for the over. He had nearly a 50 ball, and that was an easiest cash of the day for sure. So going against the Timberwolves, that was a given, and that was my number one personal play. I had 3 other picks that I gave to my close friends, so those in the close friends access were able to cash out on those as well. So in total, in just one day, I hit a total of 8 plays. If you guys do want to tell my picks, go ahead and comment down below which picks you guys be telling for the day. Of course, I am on a hot run right now, so if you guys do want to subscribe and turn your post notifications, a lot of these plays are super high value, and PRIZEPICKS does love to take them off the board and bump them throughout the day. So if you guys want the best value, as soon as these plays drop, hit that subscribe button and turn your post notifications so that you guys don't miss out on these future videos. If this video does reach 700 likes, I'll be dropping 2 bonus picks in the next video. You guys did hit the like goal for 2 videos ago, but for the last one, we didn't quite reach the like goal. Probably because we did lose 1 pick in that, or 2 picks in that video. One of them did get rebooted, which is the Andrew Nemhard. But if we do reach 700 likes, I got you guys with 2 bonus picks for the slate tomorrow. As for the giveaway that we'll be doing on today's video for 40K, I'll be giving away $400 total, $100 each to 4 winners. All you got to do is comment down below your Cash App or your Zelle, and I will be Cash Apping you or Zelling you $100 for 4 winners. That was the main winning option for the giveaway in the poll that I did in the community tab. So if you guys do want to join that giveaway, make sure you're subscribed and comment down below your favorite pick of the day as well as the Cash App and Zelle. Now checking in on the outlet, we can see all of the plays that they've been cashing out for members in their VIP. They've been consistently winning, and overall this was a huge day for the outlet because there were so many games, so many huge values. Cooper Flag was able to help them cash out. Donovan Mitchell, Victor Wembanyama. From this one user, you can see how many lines he was able to cash out on. Overall, this was just an easy day for all of these sports bettors in the outlet community. And not only on PRIZEPICKS, of course, there's a bunch of lines that people were able to cash out on for FanDuel, DraftKings, Underdog, and you can see this member won $51, turned the $51 into 2K from a 6-man slip. So overall, this is a huge week for NBA, and if you guys do want to continue to cash out and get the best exclusive plays, go ahead and join up on the outlet right now. They have been upgrading a bunch of stuff. They're continuing to grow at a massive rate, so they're definitely the most consistent and reputable sports betting community out right now. So they're currently at thousands of members paying. So if you guys do want to go ahead and see what the hype is about, click the link in the description below to join the Discord. Now, like I said, we got some great plays ahead of us for today. So without further ado, let's hop into today's picks. For our first play today, we're going in the points section, scrolling down here all the way to Trae Young for 24.5 points. This line is going to be for less. Looking at Trae, we can see in his last 5 games, he's gone the over for 4 out of the last 5 games. Now, this season, he did play 2 games. He went on the under against Toronto, having 22 points. Against Orlando, he had 25 points against a pretty solid defensive team. But tonight, he will be playing against OKC. And his matchup, the reason why I'm going the under for this is because, one, against OKC, they are second when it comes to points allowed. They're limiting point guards specifically to 22.3 points allowed per game. And versus that lineup, that matchup, he will be going most likely up against Lou Dort. And Lou Dort has a reputation for locking down the other team's best defender. They put him on Kevin Durant. I wouldn't say he locked him down, but he definitely did hold Kevin Durant more down to a lot less than he would have scored. He was sitting corner most of the time and just letting Alfred Sengun take the ball up the court. He didn't even want to really take up the ball for the court. On top of that, Kristaps Porzingis is out for illness. That was about 8 hours ago. Zachary Richardson is also out. So a lot of his bigs are out. Kristaps, not saying that he would have been a lob threat for him or a lob help for Trae Young, but honestly, he would have helped a little bit to get Trae Young at least a little bit more shots, maybe from pick and pops and just overall helping to stretch the floor. But this matchup, I do see Trae Young being locked up for at least most of the game, and this does have potential to be a blowout as well. The OKC has been going for 2 games right now, and they played some really high intensity games. Both were double OT, so they are definitely not going to look to go ahead and go for another double overtime. They've been playing at a very high level, and I just see overall OKC just being able to take them out the game earlier. Also, looking at Trae Young's shooting for the last 2 games, he shot 7 threes for that first opener that he played for the season. He only made 1 of them. Same game, same time same result the next game. He had 1 make out of 6 attempts versus Orlando in a close game. So I do see this being another tough matchup for Trae Young. He hasn't been playing absolutely terrible. He went on the over for his line. Or actually, I do believe his line was a little bit high, but they lowered it. So now it looks like he went on the over, but he actually went on the under. But either way, he hasn't been playing to his full potential. I do believe that will affect him and help make him go on the under. Also, head-to-head, he is 0% in this line. In no times out of the last 2 games that he's played against them. Last season, he went on the under twice, with his most recent game in February having 19 points in a basically blowout. So I do like this line. Both games were basically a blowout. I do expect this to be a similar result for tonight. So if you guys do like this play, let me know how you feel about it down in the comment section below. I definitely do see this being a cash. For our next line, we'll actually be going for our first demon play of the season, and I do like this line for VJ Edgecombe for 7.5 2-pointers attempted. This line being for more. Now, I know he's a rookie, only played 1 game in the season, but the way they are playing him, especially since the preseason, I have seen how much they push the ball towards him. He had 13 2-pointers attempted in that game, shot a lot of threes as well, and that was against Boston. Not to say that they are a good team anymore. They're actually pretty bad, but against Charlotte, defensively, I do see this being a similar matchup, him being able to get a bunch of shots. Also, looking here on Outlier, which again, if you guys don't already have access to the Outlier app, you can get a free 7-day trial to be able to use their historical data to be able to cash out on their plays and consistently and confidently on your own research. He is 1 of 1 on the season right now, hitting this line, having 34 points in that matchup. Very tight game, won by 1 point. And if we look here at that 2-point attempts line that we're saying, first of all, I do think the points line for 17.5 is a great alternative, but for the bigger payout, I will be going for the 7.5 2-pointers attempted. This really just doesn't even depend on if he plays good or not. It just depends on how much they rush the ball towards him, how many plays that are going to be for him. And I really do like that he is being really, at least for that second game or that first game, he did look like the second option. And I really do like that for a line at 7.5. Honestly, I do believe that should be his regular line, the way that he was playing, if he continues to play like he did in that first game. On top of that, in 42 minutes, he only had 1 foul, which is definitely very exceptional. So he definitely should be able to stay in the game for a long period of time. Go up against Charlotte, they shouldn't be a tough matchup for this at all. 3-pointers attempted is also a pretty solid line, but overall, going up against a team that is 28th in the league right now, I don't really see VJ being the main person to be shooting threes. I do expect him to actually take more mid-ranges and drive a lot more, so they'll leave that shooting to maybe Tyrese Maxey or someone else. But if you guys do like this play, definitely do let me know if you guys will be telling it down in the comment section below. I do appreciate your guys' insights. I know I told you guys a video or 2 ago that Betr has some huge promos up right now, but right now a huge promo is that you literally get free $10 for new users just for joining up and signing up to Betr. And right now, this is huge because they're available in so many states across the country. And the fact that you also get an up to $200 bonus on your first deposit, you can literally deposit $200 and get an additional $200 plus $10. So in total, you can have $410 to bet with. That is so much huge value, especially with how high their payouts are. Right now, when you use code TROPHY, you get an up to 10,000x on your 7x picks. So if you have 7 picks and you get them all right, you get a 10,000x on those picks. Now, of course, not a lot of people are going to be placing 7 leg plays, but if you place 6 picks and you get them all right, you get a 35x, which is higher than PrizePicks, as opposed they have a 25x. So you're literally getting more for what you're actually doing. And on Betr, you can also have the alternate lines as well. They can let you change the line. So it is a huge boost. And if you can compare this to any DFS app, they're just literally better. So when you use code TROPHY, you get access to all of this, and you are able to win up to 150 times off the bat. So if you use code TROPHY, which is TROPHY, you can click the link in the description below to download the app and cash out on their huge payout boost. Now, honestly, those are my 2 most confident legs of the day, but for the sake of giving you guys a third leg and not just leaving you guys with 2 picks, I will be giving you guys a third leg, but it won't just be like, this play is definitely very solid, but those first 2 plays is definitely, if you guys were looking to choose something, I'd definitely go for those. We'll be going over to the free throws made tab, and we'll be scrolling down here to Josh Giddey for 4.5 free throws made. This line is going to be for more. Now, Josh Giddey for the over on 4.5 is definitely the line that I'll be tailing for today. Personally, I do like this line for Detroit. He went on the over for 8 free throws, and go up against today's matchup, it is an even better matchup, or actually similar for Detroit. They were 27th in their opponent ranking. They're pretty physical, so they do draw a lot of fouls. And same thing with Orlando. They're 22nd, but they allow 17.9 free throws on average. So they're a favorable matchup for Josh Giddey, and overall, he's hit this line in 7 out of his last 10 matchups. First a couple of games in the preseason, if you guys saw that, he was having a pretty solid amount of free throw attempts. Literally in all of his preseason games, he had 8 free throw attempts besides 2. So he had a lot of free throw attempts, just showing that he gets to the line a lot. So go up against a matchup like this against Orlando, I definitely do see him going on the over for this line for free throws made. Free throw attempts is also another line that we'll be looking at too. Alternatively, I do like that for the over. I don't believe it's up right now though, but definitely later in the day, do check out for that line. It's definitely a safer prop to go on the over for, just simply because if he does miss free throws, he can go on the under for this line, but he'll have to get to the line at least 3 times to go on the over for this prop. So I do like this line for the over. If you guys like this line for the over, let me know how you feel about it down in the comment section below, as well as any of these other picks. I do appreciate your guys' support recently. You guys have been killing these the likes on these videos. You've been smashing the subscribe button as well and commenting down below your favorite picks. I do appreciate all that support. And if you guys do want additional personal plays, go ahead and check out my Instagram at PickPlugYT. I will most likely post a slip, most likely related to the Grizzlies game, because not a lot of the picks are up for the Grizzlies games, but I do see a good matchup for that. And unfortunately, the picks are up on PrizePicks, so definitely do be on the lookout for that on Instagram. And again, if you guys do want additional exclusive plays, check out the outlet. Their analysts have been killing it recently. I mean, killing it. If you guys have been winning from the outlet, comment down below your results, because it's been absolutely insane, and they've been winning people's slips lots and lots lately. So if you guys do want to check that out, it will be linked in the description below for you to join. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. The road to 50K subscribers. Again, if you aren't subscribed, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.